managers do. Managers must manage. Excuse me.
Excuse me, you're Dr. Phelps?
Hello, Patrick.
Hello,
I
Patrick.
got your message.
I've got
You
your
said
message.
something
You said
about a
something about a
project you're
project you're
working
working on.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
that's right.
I'm a.
We're
Student
activity
activities
is trying to find out about the student take the different events we sponsor. So I'm designing a study for
And I
them.
was wondering if I can get your
And
advice.
I'm wondering that.
Sure.
Sure.
So, what
So
can I
what
do
can
for
I do
you?
for you?
Well, like I said,
Well, like I
we
said, we
want
want
to
to
find
find
out
out
the
the
student
student
like
like or
about our
don't like
events,
about
like the
events, like the concerts we
the
have,
masquerade
the
ball,
masquerade
the
ball,
spring picnic,
and
and
the
so on.
spring picnic, and so
I
on.
know there's
I
lots of
know
ways
there's
we can get
lots
information
of
like
ways
this,
we could get information like the information from
but
students.
I'm not sure
I'm
which way
not
is
sure
best.
which way is best.
I like to get as
I
much
love to
feedback
get
as
as much
possible
feedback
from
as
as many
possible
people as
from as
possible.
many possible.
But like I
But
said,
like I said,
I'm not sure
I'm
about the
not
best
sure
way to
about
do
the
it.
best way to do
Interviewing
with it.
students might be
Interviewing
a good
student
way,
might be a good
but
way.
I
I
think
think
interviews
interviews
would take a lot of
would
time.
take a lot of time.
You're right about
You're
that.
right about that. The
Face-to-face
face-to-face
interviews
are very
time-consuming.
time-consuming.
Two other methods
Two other
you could use
methods
are
you
the
could all
survey
use
and the
the
poll.
survey and the
A
poll.
survey
A
can be
survey
highly
can be
structured
highly
and doesn't
structured and
require
doesn't
a
require a
face-to-face
face-to-face
situation,
situation.
so that's an advantage. You could do a
You could
survey
do
in
the
the form
survey
of
in
a
the form
printed
of a printed questionnaire,
or you could
or
also
you
do
could
it over
also
the
do it
telephone.
over telephone.
Telephone surveys
Telephone
take more
survey take
time.
more time.
I see what
I
you
see
mean.
what you mean.
For
For
our
our
purpose,
purpose,
a
a
printed
printed survey might
best.
be best.
But you also
But you
mentioned a
also
poll.
mentioned a poll.
How's that
How is
different
that
from a
different
survey?
from a survey?
A survey is
A
usually
survey
fairly
is usually
structured,
fairly
while a poll
structured,
is
while
much
a poll
simpler
is
in
much
design.
simpler in
A
design.
poll is
A
simply a
poll
head
is
count.
simply a head
The
count.
respondents
The
are presented
respondents
with a
are
limited number
presented
of
with a
options.
limited number of
Are you
options.
for or
Are
against
you
the masquerade
for or
ball?
against the
Do
masquerade
you
ball? Do you
prefer events
prefer
like A,
events
B,
like
or
A, B,
C?
or C?
I see.
I see.
So
So
a
a
poll
poll
probably
wouldn't give us a
but
lot
we
to
could
go,
probably
but we
reach
could
more people.
probably reach more people
That's
that way.
right.
That's right.
You know, there's an
There's
excellent
an
book that
excellent
explains
book
the
that
pluses and
explains the
minuses of each of
pluses
these
and
methods.
minuses of each
It's called
is
How
method.
to Measure
It's called
Attitudes,
How to
and
Measure
it's in our
Attitude, and
library.
it's in our
And probably
library,
the bookstore
and
as
the
well,
bookstore
because it's
as
used in
well
some of our
because it's
graduate
some
courses.
graduate courses.
It shows you how
It
to
shows
word
you how to
questions
word a
to get the
question to get
information
this
you want,
information
and there
you
are
want,
lots of
and
good
there are a lot
samples
of
of
good
surveys.
sample of
I
surveys.
better write this
I
down.
better write this down.
How to
Measure attitudes.
I'd lend you
I
my
really
copy,
my
but one
copy,
of my
but one of my
assistants is using
assistants
it.
is using
Oh, that's
it.
all right.
Oh, that's all right.
I'm sure I can get a
I'm
hold
sure
of it.
I can get a hold of it.
If we do,
If we do,
if we
if we
decide to go with the
decide to
printed
go
survey,
with a printed
would
survey,
you be willing to
would you
look
be
at my
willing to
draft
look at
first?
my draft first?
Of course.
Of course.
You could just slip it
You
into
could
my
just slap
mailbox.
into my
Or stop by
mailbox
anytime
so
during
by
my
any
office
time
hours.
during my own service.
Okay,
Okay,
that will be great.
that would be great.
I'll put the
I'll
draft
put
in your
the draft
mailbox.
in your mailbox.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I really
I
appreciate
really
your time.
appreciate your time.
Now I better
Now
get
I
going.
better get
Let's see if I can find that
if
book.
I can find the
Okay,
book.
Patrick,
Okay,
good luck.
Patrick, good luck.
It's